This is the Immanuel Family Devotion for Friday, March the 19th. We look forward to this coming Sunday in the epistle reading from the letter to the Hebrews, chapter 5, verses 1 through 10. Pause the video, read Hebrews 5, 1 through 10. Here is this Melchizedek guy in our epistle reading this coming Sunday. Just who is he? Well, let's catch up. Melchizedek comes on the scene when Abram is at his lowest. Abram has been promised a new land and also a son in his old age. But to date, he has nothing to show for it. Abram had endured famine, being a refugee, being deported, and was now in a war to save his nephew Lot. And still no promises from God kept. It is in this moment that Melchizedek comes to Abram. Melchizedek comes with bread and wine to bless Abram. And Abram is strengthened by Melchizedek's ministry, and he continues to wait for the Lord's promise to be fulfilled. And that is it. Until Melchizedek is mentioned in the Psalms and again in our epistle reading from Hebrews for this coming Sunday. A millennium later, the writer to the Hebrews brings up Melchizedek again and says that Jesus is our Melchizedek. Now the parallels are striking. Like Abram, we are called and endowed with God's promises. Ours start in our baptism, where everything Jesus did in dying and rising was given to us. Like Abram, our callings are not always easy. Christ, as our Melchizedek, intercedes for us before God. Christ, as our Melchizedek, suffers in our place on the cross. Christ, as our Melchizedek, encourages us. Christ, as our Melchizedek, feeds us remarkably with bread and wine that is far more than what Melchizedek gave to Abram. Christ, as our Melchizedek, gives us himself to eat and to drink for forgiveness, strength, and the energy to press on. Christ, as our Melchizedek, has defeated our enemies of sin, death, and the devil. Thanks be to Jesus, our Melchizedek. Please pray with me. Dear Jesus, you are to me Melchizedek, and so much more. You have encouraged, fed, and directed me. More, you gave yourself for me to give me eternal hope. Thank you. In your name, amen. We'll see you tomorrow.